Multiple hostile spy planes detected.
The most popular perk in Call of Duty history returns in Black Ops Cold War. This time around, rewarding movement and mobility. Ghost. Coming up. Hey, what is going on, fellas? It's Favstar. Well, the Ghost Perk is finally back in Call of Duty the way it was meant to be, as a Rusher's Perk, requiring mobility to be effective. Or so we thought. Unfortunately, it's not quite as expected, and I'll demonstrate later on that the Ghost Perk, although it does require movement, can still quite easily be abused by campers. In today's video, I'll break down all the details so you'll know exactly when you'll be off the radar. The in-game description describes the Ghost Perk as being undetectable by enemy spy planes whenever you are moving, planting or defusing bombs, or controlling score streaks. We've seen a lot of different variations to the Ghost Perk throughout the years, and the major differences relate to how the perk reacts to in-game movement. The past two Call of Duties demonstrated both ends of the spectrum in this regard. In Black Ops 4, you were required to be at full sprint to stay off the radar. Last year's Modern Warfare took Ghost to the opposite extreme, with Ghost being effective 100% of the time, even without any player movement. The Ghost system in Modern Warfare was not well received, and many gamers in the Call of Duty community were extremely happy this time around when Treyarch announced that this year's version of the Ghost Perk would in fact require movement to be effective. Before we discuss the Ghost movement threshold, we'll discuss the in-game indicator which lets us know when Ghost is active. On the center of the minimap, your in-game position is represented by the small yellow triangle, normally appearing as a bright yellow outline. When you have the Ghost Perk equipped and are moving fast enough that Ghost activates, the triangle fills in and becomes a solid triangle. It's a really subtle change, and it's not very easy to see, and you definitely won't notice it with a quick glance in-game. Hopefully this will be improved down the road in a patch and make it easier to see, but for now, this is your only indication that Ghost is actively keeping you off the radar. So as long as the triangle is filled in, you'll be invisible to enemy spy planes. The next thing to discuss is movement. We know from the in-game description that Ghost is effective when moving, but how fast do you need to move, and how far? Well, here's where we find out that Ghost is extremely powerful in Cold War. The minimum movement speed requirement for Ghost to be active is very slow. This speed can be achieved by crouch walking with an LMG. This is the slowest possible walking speed in the game. To move at this speed, your controller analog stick would be fully forward without engaging sprint. Here I'm at crouch walking speed with an LMG with no speed boosting attachments equipped. And as you can see, my position indicator shows that Ghost is active and I'm completely invisible to enemy spy planes. If you move any slower than this speed, such as crawling or walking while aiming down sights with an LMG, Ghost will deactivate. Of course, your character movement speed changes depending on the weapon you're carrying. So here's a complete chart of the movement speeds required to activate Ghost for all of the base weapon classes with no speed altering attachments. As you can see, as long as you're moving at the full walking speed while standing or crouching with any weapon, Ghost will be active. Ghost will also be active when walking or crouch walking while aiming down sight with pistols, shotguns, and SMGs. The aim down sight walking speed isn't fast enough to activate Ghost for the other weapon classes. However, with the tactical stock equipped, you'll gain enough movement speed to activate Ghost with an assault rifle while standing and aiming down sight. Another really interesting thing to see here is how quickly Ghost activates when you begin moving. Almost immediately after you begin moving, Ghost engages, and you don't even have to leave your current area.
TACOM, establish spy plane overflight.
You can simply strafe side to side while an enemy spy plane is up, and you'll remain off the radar. So unfortunately, campers can remain in their current locations and be immune to the spy plane. That covers all the details about how Ghost keeps you off the radar. So now I would like to discuss my opinion on the current state of the Ghost Perk. I feel that a couple of small changes could really improve the way Ghost works and prevent the ability to camp while staying off the radar. This could be accomplished by implementing a minimum travel distance system to keep Ghost active. For example, require a character to move a distance of 5 meters every 3 seconds in order to keep Ghost active. This would prevent campers from staying off the radar simply by strafing side to side in the same spot. Of course, this is just my opinion, and I would love to hear from you guys. Are you happy with the current state of the Ghost Perk, or do you think it needs a change? Let me know in the comments section down below, and if you enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.